Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monster Legends. So the Gorg challenge is finally here. You can finally get Gorg. This will only be available if you manage to get 5 of each of the rabbits. 5 ice, 5 chocolate, 5 candy, 5 gold, and 5 wood. And don't worry, even if you don't have them yet, you can still get them. As you can see, let me scroll through the deals. Bam! You can still get Gorg tokens and monster wood for the next 22 hours. So don't worry if you're missing one more, just keep watching those videos and hopefully you can get Gorg's, the final token you're missing. And so with that being said, let's click on the right hand side where it says 3 days and 22 hours. Bam! Here are all the Gorg cells that I am going to be getting. Well, obviously I'm not going to make it all the way because that is way too expensive. But basically what this is a progressive island. So what you do during this event is basically log into the game every 8 hours and do all the different tasks. The very first time you log in, you're good to go. You can do a full collection. So let me just quickly win. Actually, let me just do auto because auto can win. So this thing I'm doing right now, you can do this every 2 hours. Make sure to do it every 2 hours. It's just like very easy to knock out. So collect gold and feed your monsters. For collect gold, I can get exactly 6 collect gold items. So I like to collect a few and then I'll see what else I need. I need a feed. So it's actually perfect that there's a feeding thing going on right now because there's even a growth spurt going on right now. So that kind of coincides. That's awesome. So I know I have some legendaries to feed somewhere down here. Okay, check it out. I got 3 collect gold items, but I know I need more. And these are the monsters I'm going to be feeding. So let me just feed a random monster. Level 53 is fine. I'll collect gold again. And bam, I got 2. And then let me collect again. Feed again. And I got 30. I got 2 chicken legs. Okay, so I'm missing 1 more. I'm missing 2 more chicken legs and 1 more collect gold item. So let me collect gold. And then check this out. You'll notice that I get... Nope. Let me collect over here. You will notice that I'm not getting my item anymore. So let me go back to here just to show you guys the GORG'S challenge. I have 5 out of 25, I have 2 out of 14. If you find yourself getting kind of stuck, what I like to do is I like to exit out of the game. So bye game, and then log back into the game. And for whatever reason, maybe it's just because enough time has passed, you'll notice that you'll collect the items. So you see that as soon as I collect gold, I'll get my missing gold item. As soon as I feed, even just one time, I'll get my missing item. Alright, so 99%, let's do this. Man, I am so excited about this. I've been waiting forever to get Gorg. And don't forget, there's more than one way to get Gorg cells. If you manage to complete the 4th page on the book, or the 5th page on the book, you can accumulate some Gorg cells. Specifically, if you manage to complete the 4th page on the book, which is probably a little easier for most people, you will be able to get 60 Gorg cells. So if you manage to do the first two nodes in the progressive island, you'll end up with 110 Gorg cells, assuming you can complete the 4th page, right? Because you get 20 and 30 and then 60. Oh, you'll get 120 actually. No, sorry, 50. Yeah, 20 and 30, 50 and 60, 110. Anyhow, going back to this, check this out. Collect gold. Bam, 1 gold item, and then let me just feed. Where were my legendaries? I think over here. I just gonna click once. Bam, 2 chicken legs. So if we look right now, it costs 100 gems, which is still pretty pricey. But collect gold is now 6 out of 25. Feeding monster is now 4 out of 14. And I still need to do a hatch egg, so let me actually do that too. So let me scroll up here. So I just need to hatch an egg. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna say yes. I'm going to repeat. Let me actually hatch this. Let me place it in my monster wood. I got a maze, but did I also get a egg? No, I didn't. So let me hatch something else and sell. So what I've noticed from this specifically is that you have to hatch a monster that you actually just bred. I don't know why that's the case, but that's what I've noticed specifically. So we'll wait a few seconds for this pandakin to be ready because I just bred this pandakin. I will click place and check it out. Oh, it's full. Oh, sorry, pandakin. Well, no, I kind of need you. So let me sell this guy. I need pandakins because I'm also prepping for the race. And I am missing on pandakin monsters and pandakin cells. And did I get anything? Let me see. I didn't get anything. So then another thing I like to do is maybe what I bred, I need to change it up. So let me go a legendary fire monster and a fire. We'll do a quick fire Zyriel, a quick fire star breed right now. So like if it doesn't work the first time, just honestly keep trying. Okay, that's all you have to do. And then, so we'll wait the 11 seconds. And I think it's also time for a maze collection. So let me do that. Oops, I forgot I made a video about prepping for the race. So I have my Black Lotus roots over there. So, whoops. I don't want to collect all those. Well, I got my 50 maze coins. That's good. So that's the hatch. And then sell. And bam. There it is. Cool. So now if I go to the Gorg's Tail Island, it costs, and you'll notice like the hatching eggs, it doesn't even reduce the cost by that much. So don't worry if you can't take advantage of that, but it's the feeding your monsters and the collecting gold that really does the most. Alright, so now what you want to do, as soon as you finish doing your full collection, 6 collect gold items, 4 feed your monster items, you want to set a timer on your phone for 8 hours, because in 8 hours, that is when you can log back into the game and do a collection again, okay? What you can also do is log into the game in 4 hours and do your collections, because don't forget, you still have the Dwarvian Mines maze going on, and you want to take advantage of the collection here to get a lot of maze coins. Because keep in mind, for the Dwarvian Mines maze event, you need to log into the game every 4 hours. So it's up to you, right? Set a timer for 4 hours, set a timer for 8 hours. Just know that the collection for the Progressive Island itself is 8 hours. But I guess what really matters is just the maximum number of items you can get. 6 collect gold items every 8 hours. 4 feed your monster items every 8 hours. So if you log in 4 hours, you should get 2 feed your monster items, okay? If you log in 4 hours, you should get 2 or 3 collect gold items. I forget what the time is for them to actually respawn. It's just 6 divided by 8 hours divided by 6, and you could figure out how many minutes it takes for one more collect gold item to spawn. The fight, once again, you can do every 2 hours. So what I would recommend for people, and this is kind of hard because you also, if you saw my previous video, I said the gems should be devoted towards the team race, right? There's a team race coming up. That's, you can walk away with a highly ranked up monster, or probably a really good monster. So that's where you should be spending gems. At the same time, I would say Gorg is a must-have monster. Gorg is a Thalassa killer. If you've been struggling to face Thalassa, you can see all my videos with Gorg. He is a phenomenal monster. Arguably the best water attacker in the game, arguably one of the best attackers, if not the best attacker in the game. I would say he's better than Kayn. Sorry all you Kayn lovers, but he's just, I think this monster is on a whole different level, especially once you rank him up and you introduce the skills group 4 skills. He is just incredible. So I would say definitely try during the event, definitely be sure to get this monster. I think after 2 collections, I'm gonna skip. So after 2 collections, so in 16 hours, I should be moving on to the next node. Because my collect gold will be 18 out of 25, my feed your monsters should be at 12 out of 14, the fight will be finished, and the hatch eggs, if possible, would be 3 out of 4. Whatever the gem cost of that, I'm okay with. That's fine, like, it's probably going to be in the low 20s, hopefully. I'm going to move on to 30. Keep in mind, when you move on to the next node, you can do an immediate collection. So I would recommend immediately collect, and then, I don't know, go to sleep, or it depends what time it is. And then in 8 hours, you'll wake up, you'll do the events again, you'll do all your collections. I think most free-to-play players can probably do the first 3 easy enough without spending, I don't know, over like 200 gems. So I think you'll be fine. I think most of us will be fine. Oh gosh, and hopefully it's not over 200 gems. Hopefully it's over like without spending more than 150 gems, 100 gems. I don't know, it's hard without knowing the actual costs. So maybe there's going to be someone out there that just gems through everything and they can let us know the costs. But yeah, that's what I'm anticipating right now. 150 gems at the most if you're pretty active and you're logging in and you're taking advantage of your logins. That's my prediction right now. And also, let's say you only really get the first 2, right? If you do the 20 and the 30 cells, keep in mind what you can also do is basically just request cells from Gorg from your team, okay? And if you just have a player that is willing to give you cells, right? What you can do now is you're gonna be able to craft Gorg, like accumulate 80 of his cells. You're going to be able to craft Gorg. So if you get the 20 and the 30, that's 50. If you can just get 30 more Gorg cells, so if a team donates 6 times, if 6 different teammates donate, you can get 80 cells, and then you can essentially use your elemental cells or your elementium to boost it up to 80, to a 100, and once you have 100, instead of crafting them immediately, you can instead give back to the teammates that donated to you and help all of your teammates get to 80, and then they can use elementium, right? Or you can even hatch them at level 100, and then once you have them at 100, heck, just use elementium or elemental cells to rank them up and get 120 cells. So don't actually rank them up, but just pay the cells to rank them up, to have enough cells to rank them up. So you'll have 120 cells, and then you can use those cells to donate to your team since they were so generous to help you out. So even if you can't make it all the way to the 50 or to the 60, it doesn't matter. You know, it's at the end of the day, this is Monster Legends. It's all about teamwork. It's all about cooperation. So that's what I would recommend. It's actually how I was able to get some previous monsters. And actually, if I take a look at my vault right now and I go to the light section, take a look at my Clipium. Clipium, I have 61 cells. 61. So a lot of this, I think I only started with 30. So a lot of this has been from my team just donating to me. And yeah, I wasn't able to beat the Calipium dungeon. Towards the end, I forgot what happened, where it's just like, oh, well, this sucks. So yeah, my team has been donating to me. So hopefully by the end of it, I'm going to go back to requesting Calipium cells. I'm going to be able to end up with him. And actually, thanks to Dib the Awesome, look at O'Reilly. I can actually craft O'Reilly right now. Because with O'Reilly, I'm not sure how many cells I ended up with, but then because Dib was able to rank him up, he had some extra cells. He just donated to me until I hit 80. Once I hit 80, bam, elemental cells, and I went up to 100. So yeah, like that's teamwork, cooperation. That's really all it takes, especially for these like exclusive monsters. All right. So with that being said, I think that's pretty much all you need to know about the Gorg challenge. Yeah, for me, there is no like definite time of when to spend. It's hard for me to say without knowing the cost. But I just kind of eyeball it, right? I say, well, well, actually, let's see. I'm going to log into the game in 8 hours. And if I see that the collect gold, when it's at 12 out of 25 and feed your monsters 8 out of 14, if it's not too expensive, but I imagine it will be, yeah, I think I'm just going to wait for 2 more collections. So in 16 hours, I should be moving on to the next one. And then who knows how expensive that will be, how many times I'll have to log in. But that's the plan right now. And once again, if you check out the limited book, which is available for 90 more days, the 4th page, if you can get Tsunami, Dunn, Marquise, the Warrior, Hopkin, Patreon, Cheetahpog, and Soul, like, you'll walk away with 60 Gorg cells, right? And then some of you, if you're able to complete the 5th page, you can get 200 Gorg cells. But I think this one's a little tougher, assuming you don't have, like, I think Balbreath and Sergeant Hawhead are probably 2 of the harder ones if you don't have them already. Eotron is also a pretty tough one. And then Nabuline. The problem is, like, if you get Nabuline, you probably can't get Hopkin, and if you get Hopkin, you probably can't get Nabuline. Although, if you have a choice to complete the 4th or the 5th page, obviously go for the 5th page. Why? Because, well, you also, oh, yeah, there's also Gorg, which, I mean, I have a little advantage in just because I made an exclusive video for him. But yeah, if you're able to complete the 5th page, well, you get a 1,500 orbs, you get a diamond relic, definitely go for this. And I mean, at this point, like, if you're close to completing the 5th page, you should definitely gem to get to the 50th, to the 3rd node, and definitely craft a Gorg so you can, because, I mean, you get your money's worth, right? If you spend a couple gems, but you're getting 1,500 orbs and a diamond relic, that pays for itself. So yeah, guys, that has been a video on the Gorg's Tale event. It has finally started. Once again, you can, if you don't have the event because you're missing one specific rabbit, you can go to Monsterwood. I'm pretty sure they're probably selling a chest where you can get a random one. Are they doing that? Oh, they're not doing it this time. Okay. Oh wait, here it is. Contains a random token necessary. So for 10 gems, it'll be random. It's a huge gamble. I would first watch Monsterwood and hope you get whatever you're missing. But that is another alternative. So with that being said, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.